Good afternoon. My name is David Sanchez. I'm a local realtor with eXp Realty, and just wanted to send you guys a quick video because we actually just got under contract on a listing in your neighborhood in Silverado. The address is 6416 Cabo Bliss. But just wanted to share a little bit of how we got to the point from listing to going under contract. So obviously, we still got some work to do to get this thing finalized, to reach the end, definitely for the seller. But again, just wanted to reach out and share some information with you guys. It's been listed now for 35 days on the market. Obviously, that's a little bit different than, let's say, maybe 3 months ago. We're already in the month of August. So obviously, we started to kind of see the trend of the amount of showings, time on the market was starting to kind of extend a little bit longer. Now the market has shifted. What it is more so what I would say that it's kind of balancing out. And this is partly, I would say, that when it took where we saw it really drastically make a shift, I would say would have been in the month of July. So really, if people were waiting to kind of time the market, that would have been in the month of obviously before July, to ultimately get a home, probably with a high probability of it going under contract with a matter of a few days. Now we're kind of reverting back to how the market was. I would say about within the 3, 4, 5 years ago, where homes typically were staying in the market anywhere between 30 to 60 days. And again, everything that how it would impact it as far as what we can control is obviously price being number one, what you feel it should be listed at. Number two is obviously making sure that you can show the property, that it's presented in its not necessarily reality, but making it look very showable, making it look very clean, very presentable, especially appealing to buyers, because there is buyers that are still out there looking, just not as many as there was, say, in the first half of the year. That being said, just wanted to share a couple of things with you guys, but we did 8 open houses on this home. And during that period of it being listed for 35 days, we originally started out at $485 for this house, and we did make 4 price adjustments to the home, ultimately to get the home under contract. Everybody's situation is a little bit different, but in this scenario, the seller was highly motivated in getting the home sold. So it was imperative that we act very quickly to be able to get the home under contract, but to get as many showings as we could. And during that period, because we listed towards the later end of July, as far as how many appointments that we did, we got 6 appointments from agents, and then again did 8 open houses. What we did in addition was to reach out to our counterparts, and we had 524 agents that had buyers asking questions about the home. Again, those are just questions, so just kind of putting feelers. So nothing concrete on that end, but it's good that it got the exposure of at least 500 other agents in our marketplace. I also put the property with my team. We actually put the property and boosted it on YouTube and on Facebook. On YouTube, we were able to get 2,400 views, which is great, which is fantastic. Again, we're trying to get as much exposure as we can out there on the online web. Facebook, we were able to get, in essence of, looks like about almost 5,000 people that it reached over 14 different states. Again, trying to get the exposure, as much as we can to the masses, outside of the traditional online syndication. What that means is that when we input it into the MLS, it gets sent out to many other sites. Primarily the site that you guys think about all the time or that you look up homes is Zillow. And then out of those Facebook leads, we were able to get, in essence, on that about a good 40 leads. Now, obviously, what is the quality of the lead? That's another thing, that we would have to discuss. But we were able to get, again, some more eyeballs on Facebook, on YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google. Facebook, they own Instagram. We're able to get it placed in two separate social media apps on there. And then, again, 14 other states that we market very specifically to, because that's like the highest probability of buyers that are looking to make a move from out of state to here. And obviously people that are looking here in Florida, looking for a bigger home, possibly to move up or downsize. But on online presence with Zillow, good number of homes that it was able to get viewed, just about almost 1,800 views, 77 saves. And the question is that, whether if it's on Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, any of these other sites, even if it's on brokerage sites, how does that translate into, showings? How does that translate from showings to offers, and then offers to an acceptable contract? And that's the thing that we have to try and do our best, is to market the home, again, based on the price, because every time we did a price reduction, the number of eyeballs they got on the property online shot up. Once we didn't make any changes into the list price, you can see the numbers of the eyeballs start to go down. So ultimately, what's going to dictate in getting a home sold, and again, what is the true market value of your home now, we can't base that off of the results of the last 3 months, the last 6 months, or over the last year. So the results of what happened in the past, we can't really necessarily look at that to make a good indication of that same value being the same value of today. So that's very important, because if you try to price it at the results of the last 3 months, likelihood is that the home is not going to sell. It's going to sit. So it is imperative that if you're thinking about possibly selling, you want to make sure that you're getting a realistic price from an educated agent, not an agent that's just going to tell you we should list it at this price because this is what sold in April or in May. That's not going to work for you today. So again, just wanted to share this information with you guys. We just got the home under contract. We got a couple of little things that we got to do, inspections, appraisals, which is typical, during a transaction. So I will keep you up to date on the progress of this one. And then once it closes, we expect this to close before the end of September. But again, just wanted to share this information. I don't know if anybody else is doing that for you guys. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You can email, reply me. You can call me. You can send me a text. I'm easy to reach. Thank you, guys.